and welcome to Sew Your Stash. Today on Sew Your Stash, we are going to be working on projects from our sewing stash. But, of course, we have to have our mustache. Chances are, if you're a seamstress, or if you like to sew, looks like we got something for you. This series is called Sew Your Stash, and we are going to be sewing our stash.
Today on Sew Your Stash, we're actually going to be using leftover zipper parts. Zippers can be coming in really long sizes, and if you get one that's too long, it's easier to cut off than buying a brand new zipper. So with these leftover zipper pieces, I'm going to be showing you how to make these bracelets. Make sure to click subscribe so you never miss out on any future content recycling your materials. Let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Time to sew our stash. For this project, I will be using leftover zipper pieces from past projects. I will be using these cord crimps. You could get these in various sizes. I will be using silver. Make sure you have a variety assortment of needle nose pliers, jump rings, and closures. Of course, sewing supplies such as string, needle, and scissors. As a disclaimer, I use E6000 glue to keep the zippers together. I honestly don't like the way the glue looks when it's applied to the front. Do it from the back, but this isn't completely necessary. Grab a needle and thread and go to the back tape of the zipper and go ahead and sew it shut, creating one nice long ribbon. You can see I'm going in the front side and then going through the other side, basically sewing it together, making sure it's nice and closed. To secure the edges, I sew once into it and then loop it around the needle, creating a knot when I pull. I'm going to do this a few times, creating knots, making sure this is nice and tight, and cut off the excess. Now I didn't really need to do this for both sides because the other side is zipper teeth. Grab one of your ribbon crimp edges and align it to the center of your zipper tape. When you're happy, grab your needle nose pliers and slowly press down on it, making sure it's nice and secure in place, and that way it does not pop off. Press down firmly on both sides. Now that one side is firmly secured, the other side needs a little bit of help. You can see that there's a little bit of extra teeth here, so what I'm going to do is just cut this off and make sure it's an even side. Now my zipper teeth are actually really big here. This might be a little bit difficult. If you have smaller teeth, it works just fine. I tested that with my red zipper as well, but make sure to press extremely hard and hold it in place. And this way your ribbon crimp will not fall off and you'll have a perfect edge. This is what my red one looks like with smaller teeth. I'm going to grab a needle and thread, some beads. Make sure to have a big, nice, tight knot. I decided that I wanted to add a bit more flair to my black bracelet by adding strands of beads. I'm sewing the knot to the back side first and then stringing the beads until I reach the other side of the zipper. Once you've added enough beads, sew into the zipper and come back on top if you want to add more strands of beads. If not, go ahead and do the same knot as the beginning to secure it in place. Remember, this beading step is completely optional. You don't have to add beads if you don't want to. To close your zipper bracelets or potential chokers, go ahead and use one jump ring on one of the sides and then go ahead and add a lobster clasp. On the other side, go ahead and add multiple jump rings in a row to create a really long chain. Wanted to show you guys how to recycle these into cute little bracelet projects for children or for young women, some adults. This way you can recycle it and have such a really cool punk looking style bracelet, or you can just keep it plain and be like, surprise, look, it's like a red band, but nope, it's a zipper, and I used this zipper in a different piece. This will be really cool to have on everyday kind of clothing or going to events, especially like this one. This one's my favorite because of the metal here. This one is actually silver teeth. I used this zipper in my Harley Quinn jacket tutorial. I had too much left over at the top, so I cut off the rest, and I wanted to keep the rest to make a cool bracelet. Here is the tutorial! Let me know how you like this tutorial with a comment down below or by clicking that thumbs up button. Thanks for coming in to Sew Your Stash, and I will see you next time. Remember, grow your stash, sew your stash.
Remember to keep a healthy stash by sewing your stash. And that way, we have beautiful, creative products out there in the world. Make sure to share with Sew Your Stash hashtag. And we'll see you next time.